Hey there, my name is Frederik Hermann. I also studied at the University of Karlsruhe and now the Karlsruhe Institute of Technology. I moved to Silicon Valley about 7 years ago and just told all of the guys of the PionierGarage about what swipp is up to. Our claim is what the world thinks, and we will be adding a sentiment layer to the world's knowledge. Right now I cannot reveal too much because we will be launching sometime in January, and then we will be able to tell you more about it, and I hope you will be all looking out for the news and seeing what we are coming up with, and hopefully use it because it has a definite consumer approach to it as well. One of the things that are very important in an early life for building a company is, of course, having a good idea, being able to present it, having some longevity for it, it being something that contributes to the world, and it's not just a small feature, that it has a more long-term effect. Another important thing is building and maintaining your network, meeting a lot of people. It will come in very beneficial later in life. Other than that, it's maybe raising a good chunk of money early on so that you can focus on your product, because raising money can take away a lot of time and effort of what you're doing, so you will be able to focus on your product and your people again. And then finding and hiring the right people. It's a huge part of any company and very important. It needs to be taken seriously.
The German Silicon Valley Accelerator is a 3-month program for German ICT startups. We help those German startups to tap into the US market and financing opportunities here in Silicon Valley. So this means that we host German startups here in our program for 3 months. We help them with their market entry strategy. We help them to benchmark themselves with others. We help them in their approach of raising funding here in the US. And in general, help them to achieve their objectives that they have. If you arrive in Silicon Valley, it seems like you know the place. You're familiar with the culture. You're familiar with the brands that you see here. You read TechCrunch, you watch American movies, so you feel that you're familiar with this culture here. However, business culture is very different. If you go to another country like China, so you're very open-minded, you get there, you know it's a totally different culture, and you adapt. In Silicon Valley, however, we sometimes observe that German entrepreneurs arrive here and they believe they know the area, and they are not as open as they would be in other regions because they think they are so familiar with it, and they think they don't have to be as open or as adaptive as they would have to be. Our key concept is that we see their strength on both sides of the Atlantic. Their strength to the Germans, the startup founders, and their strength to the Americans. And what we try to do is to combine those, to seize the best of both worlds, so to say. So to have a vehicle that helps us to leverage the talent and the technologies and the great energy that comes out of Germany, and merge it with the marketing spirit and the sales spirit the Americans can bring to the table. So we're very excited to see PionierGarage here. Welcome PionierGarage the 2nd year in a row. We hope to see you next year again. And so good luck with all your ventures, and we'll keep in touch.
Hi, I'm Thomas. I'm from the University of St. Gallen, and I'm a visiting researcher here at the Stanford University. As you can see, we are here on the Stanford campus, and you guys just had the pleasure to meet Larry Leifer here at the D.school and the ME310 loft, as well as the CDR, which is the Center for Design Research Larry Leifer is heading. Right behind me, you will see the famous D.school and the ME310 loft, where you have been walking around and where Larry showed you how they do the personas, how they do prototyping, and where the students doing the ME310 course be in the loft. Design thinking has two important aspects. On the one hand, it's the human-centric innovation process, and on the other hand, it's prototyping. For prototyping, we use a lot of different materials, like tools, like paper, whatever you can think of, in order to have a very quick prototype. Here at Stanford, we are teaching the ME310 course, where the students can learn and apply design thinking. The students working on corporate projects have their own space in the ME310 loft, where they can create prototypes and work together in their teams. So you guys have seen the CDR and the D.school. At the D.school, the design thinking methodology is applied in practical projects, and at the CDR, the Center for Design Research, we do research about the design process itself. I hope you guys had a good time here at the Stanford campus, learning about the D.school, learning about CDR, meeting Larry Leifer, and being at this inspiring atmosphere and this inspiring place. I wish you all the best and take care.